Hello guys, welcome to Coding and Gaming with Sam. Today I'm going to be doing a super fun list. But first I need to talk to you guys about one small thing. I did not self-pick these games. Some of my favorites are on there, but I did not self-pick them. This is all based on reviews from Nintendo eShop, the internet, YouTube, everything. All of those reviews combined equal these reviews and brought them to this video. So don't be disappointed if your favorite is not on here. I am missing a lot of my favorites from this list, but they did not make it to top 5 games. Part of this is a bit of my and my friends' opinions, just to break a few ties, but nothing compares to these amazing games. Each one of these top 5 is a must-buy if you have a Nintendo Switch. Some of them are even remakes from the Wii U, such as deluxes and just plain ordinary games moved up a console. But let's get started. Number 5 in our list is super duper exciting. Everyone loved it when it came on to Switch. It is really popular. It is one of the most best games like on the PS4, Xbox, and now Nintendo Switch. So this came out very recently, and I do not have this game, but I do have it on the PS4 instead of the Nintendo Switch. So you guys, I do have it, and I think I am going to do a gaming video about it. Anyways, what are we talking about? Why don't we just reveal it? It is Fortnite. If you haven't heard of Fortnite, that's crazy. It's one of the most popular games out there. It's technically where there's 100 people on the map, and it's crazy. Everyone is trying to kill each other if you're playing solo mode. There are also different team modes and limited edition modes. Like a Thanos mode was everyone's favorite when Infinity War first came out. That also came out with Infinity War. It was a fun little thing with Fortnite. But yeah, Fortnite is where everyone's trying to kill you and you're trying to kill everyone. So technically, and it's not bloody or anything. It's actually a really interesting art-based game. Like in the categories of art, it's a really interesting game, and even without the art put into consideration, Fortnite is amazing. It's technically where you jump out of a blue bus, hunt everyone down, and get what's called a victory royale when you win. Alright, it is absolutely awesome. And it has a score of 4 stars. Not bad, but it gets better. By the way, this is out of 5 stars. Alright, number 4 on our list is really quite an interesting second game in the series. It's technically the 3rd, but it does have 2 in the title, so it's sort of the 2nd, sort of the 3rd. It is an RPG game, and it is really fun. It's technically this huge game, kind of like Final Fantasy, the very first edition of it, I believe, I'm not completely sure, was on the Wii, and now a 3rd, kind of 2nd edition is coming out on the Switch, so everyone's super excited about it. It is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I think I am. But I've heard really good things about this game. I haven't personally played it. I have played Fortnite. I own Fortnite. It is awesome. But Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I have not played. A lot of my friends and other people do recommend it. It is apparently a really, 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 really good game. So, yeah, I hear that this is a really, 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 really good game. Alright, this has a score of a 4.5 stars. That's 4.5 stars. So that barely beat Fortnite in ratings, but everyone loves this game. Alright, the next one, number 3 on our list, is Kirby Star Allies. It is a really fun multiplayer game where you technically collect allies, and it's really, really an amazing art-based and mechanic-based game, and it's one of my friend's favorites. It sounds really, really good. I'm really looking forward to playing it. This has a score of a 4.8, barely not a 5-star, and I'm sure that soon, just give it a little time because it has come out pretty recently, just like the Switch. I'm sure it will knock up this list, maybe even into number 1 someday, but I'm sure it will one day become a 5-star masterpiece. Alright, coming in second place on our list is a masterpiece. One of everyone's favorite game. I'm sure you have at least heard about it. When the preview first launched, everyone was talking about it. It had some new mechanics, and it was super duper interesting, but it was weird. When it came out, it was definitely weird, but it was still one of the most amazing games out there. And here, I'll give you a clue. It was definitely, so far, the best Mario game out there. Alright, hitting in number 2 is Super Mario Odyssey. This game is so interesting, so cool. It is a masterpiece. A different story with Bowser and Peach, which I will not spoil. I'm sure you've heard about it with his hat. I'm not going to spoil a lot of it with the hat, but I will tell you it has eyes, and yeah, when you throw the hat onto things, you actually transform into that thing, which is one thing that's really weird about the game, but it is absolutely awesome. We love that mechanic. Everyone does. It helps you solve puzzles and even beat bosses throughout the game. So this is a really cool game, if you ask me, and pretty much everyone else who owns a Switch. Alright, hitting in at number 1, guys, we have possibly the most successful Nintendo game of all time. It originally came out on the Wii U. It is a game in a franchise. The very first game in the franchise came out on the original NES, so it is a pretty big game. And I mean really big. This is actually one of my very favorite games of all time. It is a complete masterpiece with a brilliant story. It is absolutely amazing. Graphics were just amazing. I feel like they could have gotten the graphics better because other games in the franchise before this game had better graphics, but there is a reason for that, which I'll explain after we announce our first place winner. Now, this had a score of 5 stars, just like Super Mario Odyssey. Did I even mention 5 stars of Super Mario Odyssey? I don't even know, but it did have 5 stars, and so does this game. I think you guys are thinking like crazy, and you probably have come up with the exact same thing that everyone else has, probably. This is number 1 on our list, probably exactly what you think. So It is really cool. I don't really have much to say. I just want to keep you guys waiting for the grand finale here. This game is absolutely breathtaking with an incredible story, incredible enemies, incredible characters. Everything about it is absolutely incredible. And it is like the most amazing game like ever that Nintendo has created. It is one of everyone's favorite games. So here it is, number 1, Breath of the Wild. You may not recognize that title, but you will in 3, 2, 1. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. This masterpiece had a brilliant story about divine beasts and, of course, Ganon, also known as Calamity Ganon in this game. So Ganon destroyed Hyrule, and I can't really spoil that much else. But that is why the graphics look like a rune, because Hyrule is in ruins. It kind of dates back to the very first Legend of Zelda game, with a few exceptions. You can see some similarities if you have played the very first game. So we all know that this game is absolutely amazing. If you haven't heard of it or played it, I highly recommend playing it. It is absolutely breathtaking. Just when you walk out of your little starting area, I won't really spoil what that is, but when you walk out of it, you see all of Hyrule, and it is beautiful. It is better art or anything that has been in a Legend of Zelda game before. So it is absolutely breathtaking, and I cannot believe the sight of that. It really, really is a really big step in your adventure. As soon as you walk out, you just don't forget that moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and bye guys!